Hi everybody, welcome to my review of Season 2, Episode 2 of Little Women Dallas. If you haven't seen this episode yet, this video will act like a spoiler, so you might want to watch this video later. The name of this episode is Unlikely Alliances. Emily is shown in her car driving. She calls Bree on the phone and tells her that she's meeting with Brichelle for lunch. She says that Kaylee compared her miscarriage to her situation, and she thinks that she should be on the same page with Brichelle when it comes to Kaylee's situation. She feels like she and Brichelle need to work together and sort out all of the drama, even though they didn't get along with each other in the past. They show a clip from the previous episode with Brichelle confronting Kaylee about how having a miscarriage is not the same as losing an actual child. Emily points out how she sticks up for Kaylee a lot, but at the same time, she is going too far and it offends her. Bree says that it takes a lot of life lessons to learn about things of that nature. Brichelle meets with Emily at the restaurant. Brichelle says that both of them know that they care for Emily. Emily says she feels like Kaylee is off of the rails at the moment. Brichelle says she feels like Kaylee wants some attention, but in Kaylee's mind, she doesn't realize that the group is looking at her in disgust. Emily says that she needs to be direct with Kaylee and handle the situation. It's hard for her to have conversations about losing her son, and she hopes Kaylee takes things seriously in the conversation. Brichelle suggests that the group goes to a place where they can get their anger out without hurting each other. In the next scene, Amanda and Tiffany meet up with each other and have smoothies. They talk about the altercation that took place between Amanda and Kaylee at the club. In the commentary, Amanda says that Kaylee is mad about her friendship with Chase, and she keeps bringing up her miscarriage. Tiffany says that Kaylee used to be her best friend. She was an innocent, nerdy girl, and she totally lost her mind. Then on a lighter note, Amanda brings up how she wants to start doing stunt doubling in movies. In the next scene, Kaylee goes on a date with her boyfriend, Dequan. Kaylee talks about how she and Amanda have been getting into it. She says that the whole Amanda situation is upsetting, but it's not just her. Kaylee says she feels like her life would have been better if she never met Chase, and he is the root to all the drama. Then, Kaylee asks Dequan to stop being friends with Chase. Dequan agrees, and he feels like if his girlfriend is being disrespected, he's being disrespected. Bree and Emily are on their way to Emily's new IVF facility. Emily had her eggs extracted and is transporting them from one clinic to another. Bree drives her there. She says that the whole thing is stressful, especially since she doesn't know if Lontel is on board. Next, Asta, her husband Ty, Brichelle, and her date, whose name is also Ty, go golfing as a double date. Brichelle says that she met her date Ty at a grocery store. She's a single mother of 2 and has been out of the dating scene for a few years. Brichelle and Asta talk about what Kaylee said. Brichelle asks Asta if she thinks what Amanda said to Kaylee was a little insensitive. Asta says Amanda should have worded it differently. She understands where Amanda is coming from because that's how Amanda talks. And things in life do happen. Brichelle tells Asta that she wants the group to go to a place called the Anger Room. Emily is shown in her house with Lontel. She tells Lontel that she transported her eggs to the new IVF clinic. Emily asks Lontel if he thought about being her sperm donor. Lontel says that they've already been through a lot with losing their son JJ, and he doesn't want to go through it again. In the commentary, Emily said that she's having the baby for herself and her daughter Ava, and she can raise it on her own. Lontel says he doesn't want any ties, but he will be Emily's sperm donor. The two hug each other. Amanda meets with a talent agent so she can get into stunt doubling. The agent wants to get to know Amanda. Amanda says that she's a professional trainer and a figure competitor. She thought it would be really cool to stunt double. The agent says that stunt doubling is a very dangerous business to get into, and she's concerned because of Amanda's height, and she doesn't know any little person stunt doubles. The agent said that Amanda needs to practice before she gets signed to her agency, and she wants to introduce her to a family who can help her work on her stunts. Emily, Kaylee, and Emily's daughter Ava go to a flower field. Emily and Kaylee talk about Kaylee comparing her miscarriage to her situation. Emily says that she's been through a miscarriage, and it's not even comparable to losing a child. Kaylee says she knows Amanda wouldn't say anything like that to Emily. Emily says that Kaylee didn't even want her pregnancy. Kaylee says, no, she didn't. Emily says Kaylee shouldn't be bringing up losing her son. Then Emily begins to get furious, and she says for Kaylee to speak on her son is the most disrespectful thing in the world. Kaylee says that she's trying to say sorry, but Emily keeps attacking her. Emily says Kaylee did not lose a child. Kaylee says that she can't say anything else. Emily gets up and walks away. In the commentary, Emily says that she's been opening up to Kaylee about her son's passing, and Kaylee's making it all about her, and if she doesn't leave, she'll end up doing something that she'll regret. Plus her daughter is there, so she really has to keep it together. Kaylee said that she didn't say anything messed up, and asks how can she apologize if she keeps on getting attacked. Emily gets her daughter, gets in her car, and leaves. Kaylee starts crying. In the next scene, Bree takes her son Malik to his first swimming lesson. In the commentary, Bree says that when Wuda left, he left behind her and her son. But she's going to focus on herself and her son, and making each other better. Bree gets a phone call from Emily. She says that she just finished talking to Kaylee, and she's mad. Bree tells Emily to meet up with her at the pool. Emily shows up to the pool. She says that Kaylee was being insensitive. Emily says Kaylee is dead to her, and she blocked her off of all social media. Emily says now everybody hates Kaylee's guts. She says that she can't be around her if she can't respect her. Emily says she's going through a lot and she is keeping her circle tight. Bree reminds Emily that she and Malik will have her back. Asta and Amanda go to Amanda's stunt training lesson. She learns different stunt tricks like how to fall, punch, and how to get kicked in the stomach. Then Amanda prepares to jump off of a rooftop. As she is standing on top of the roof of the house, she gets nervous. The instructor says 3, 2, 1, action! And then Amanda falls off of the roof onto the pad, unharmed. Then Amanda asks Asta how her double date with Brichelle went. She says it went well, and she says Brichelle invited the ladies to the anger room. In the next scene, Kaylee video chats with her sister Chelsea. She tells her sister about the drama between her and Amanda. She also tells her that she and Emily are no longer friends, since she compared her miscarriage to losing JJ. Kaylee says that it's crazy how 1 minute you're close with somebody, and then the next minute they can turn on you and attack you. She says that she can't say sorry. She starts to cry a little. She says that Emily texted her and said she's dead to her. She points out how all the girls in the group are in cliques, and then it's just her. Chelsea says that it's hard enough not having family with her, and not having friends either. Kaylee says that she's got a good thing going with Daquan, but she needs friends too. She's never felt so isolated and alone. In the final scene of the episode, Emily and Brichelle make it to the anger room before the rest of the ladies to set things up. Brichelle asks Emily how her talk with Kaylee went. Emily says Kaylee did not apologize, and they are not talking at all. Brichelle has some printed pictures of the ladies' faces. She tapes them to some furniture and fixtures that the ladies will be smashing. The rest of the ladies arrive, and they put on hard hats, body covers, and goggles. When the ladies get there, they wonder where Kaylee is, and then the ladies walk into the smashing room. Emily starts smashing a television with pictures of Kaylee on it. Amanda starts smashing a piece of furniture with Kaylee's picture, and so does Asta. The ladies cheer each other on. After that, they sit down and eat some fruit. Emily gets a phone call from the IVF clinic. Emily is told that she needs to be scheduled for a pre-op appointment. Emily asks if the embryos have been made. In the commentary, Emily says Lontel dropped off his sperm to the IVF clinic. In the commentary, Emily says since she's a little person, she's never had a baby naturally because her anatomy is different. The doctor's plan for surgery is a big deal because that's the first step she's taking towards IVF. Then Emily tells the ladies since she's doing IVF, she's having surgery, and the surgery happens to be the day after her son was born. She gets emotional. The ladies group hug. And that's the end of the episode. In case you guys didn't notice, Kaylee's boyfriend Daquan is like a real man. He's a real gentleman. His mother raised him right. At first, when Kaylee told him not to be friends with Chase, I was like, what does that have to do with him? Why would he do that? But after Daquan said that since Chase is disrespecting Kaylee, his girlfriend, it bothers him. So, yeah, I thought, that makes sense. He's doing the right thing. So, Kaylee has got to keep her. It's good that she finally found a man who treats her right. And about this situation between Emily and Kaylee, Emily is so right. A miscarriage is nothing close to losing an actual child. Losing a child that you held, named, got attached to. And I can see that that is a very traumatic experience. Like, Kaylee has no idea what Emily went through. A miscarriage can be a bad thing, but it isn't as painful as losing a child that you had. I don't have anything else to say about this episode. This episode was a little dry. You know, we have those dry episodes in the season every now and then. So I'll just wrap this up. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you liked it. I'm sorry I posted this video a little late, but better late than never. I'm sorry if this video was a little boring. There weren't a lot of elements of this episode that I felt like I needed to vocalize. Subscribe to my channel. If you have subscribed, turn on my notifications. Follow me on Twitter at ILUMoreThanThis. Follow me on Instagram at Taurus_charm. If you want to watch my old Little Women Dallas reviews, go on my channel under playlists and click Little Women Dallas episode reviews. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!